8 things I'm watching this 23rd week of 2023. Hey and welcome to today's video. My name is Julian. On my channel, it's all about making you crypto fit. I discuss the beautiful world of decentralization, blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and much, much more. As the CEO and co-founder of the entire Cake Group, where we have a retail part of the business, we have a business side of the business, we have an R&D side of the business, we even have our own venture fund, and myself investing in cryptocurrencies since 2014. Obviously, I take very close look at the markets. I want to understand what's happening on non-crypto side. I want to understand what's happening on the crypto side. And obviously, you have to change a bit of some heads sometimes. Sometimes the CEO side of things comes out. Sometimes really the personal investor, the libertarian comes out. So, and I'll try to kind of mix all those things together in today's video. I think first and foremost, we have a bit of a quiet week from the macro events ahead, and everything is kind of loading up for next week because next week we have, first of all, CPI numbers and we have the Fed announcement. And so I think a lot of it is going to be watching it next week. So from a macro standpoint, I'm not expecting too much this week. It was very interesting. Last week I was actually in Austria, in my hometown of Innsbruck. I held a cryptocurrency event there. It was really interesting to kind of see a bit of the sentiment as well. And you could feel, like, I think during the peaks, I mean, I've been there now for the first time during the summer in 4 years, but during the peaks, during the hype, the questions were very different, were very much price driven. And yeah, last week it was very fundamental. It was like really more about to go, what could kind of instigate the next kind of cycle and so on. So it was very interesting to kind of see this a bit. I'm spending the week here in Singapore, so very typical background for you, I think. And at the weekend, I'm flying back to Italy for another event, and then I'll be back. So it's just going to be a short stop. But I really want to come back and be with the team. Company is always easier than just being remote on all this. Wanted to actually do a car video, but I left my microphone and my adapters in Austria, and I only noticed this yesterday, so I didn't have the chance to replace anything here. But for the rest of the week, in case I do a car video, I should have some proper equipment again. But in return, you're getting a video in my studio. Number 2, and that's really going to be watching, is the Apple conference. It's not only interesting because Apple is the largest company in the world, it's really also because, and there may be some crypto exposure here, because they may be looking into going into the metaverse. And so that's going to be a key topic. Let's see what's going to pop out of there. Obviously, a lot of rumors, a lot of speculations. It's going to be quite interesting to see the kind of progress and what's going on there. We'll definitely have a bit more tomorrow and the days after, so let's see. Topic number 3 is the entire debt ceiling. This is signed into law now in the US. The key thing is here that the Treasury may be selling $1 trillion in bonds. So we're talking about 1,000 billions. Now, in case they don't find buyers on the open markets, the Fed is going to have to jump in and they're going to produce some liquidity. That's going to cause all kind of news again, because on the one hand, the Fed's going to increase their balance sheet, but this is a different kind of liquidity than we have seen in 2020 and 2021. In general, I actually think this is a more of a bearish event, not so much of a bullish event. I know many people talk about that this is gonna, well, increase the printer. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if this starts this week, but the Treasury has definitely mentioned that they want to bolster their assets. Number 4, very crypto specific. Let's see if the digital currency group debacle is kind of unwind this week. We don't know the details, but at some point, Genesis is owed over $600 million by the digital currency group, and there may be a chance that actually the digital currency group is pushed into an involuntary Chapter 11. So let's see how this is going to turn out. That is going to kind of be a bit among us over the next couple of weeks, and I think for the rest of the year. Number 5, on Wednesday, our company Cake is having its fourth anniversary. It's obviously going to be a fun day to celebrate. We're going to do the official celebration actually in 2 weeks for logistical reasons, and obviously because we want to announce a couple of exciting things on that day. So that's going to be quite cool. We're still going to run a few promotions. So, well, definitely check out our social media, but that's going to be a fun one. Number 6 also involves our company. On the retail side of things, we are going to open ETH Unstaking natively this week, something that many of you have been looking out for. We're gonna have a very good process there. You should have almost instant unstaking. That should be quite a positive effect for you. So watch out for this. Number 7, our enterprise side. Levain, my goodness, that thing is flying. You should definitely check it out, levain.tech, especially if you have a business, if you want to manage your own funds. Very, very, very good enterprise side. It's, at least to my knowledge, the only company where you have a proven method that on an end user side, the encryption is happening, and this is quite powerful from a security perspective. And number 8, DeFi chain. Meta chain, the layer on top here, should be going into testnet this week. This is obviously going to be a very, very powerful step, simply because that's going to lead into mainnet, hopefully going live by the end of the month, beginning of July. And with that, there should be a lot of projects building on top of that. And I think there's going to be quite some positive momentum for the ecosystem. So very much looking forward to that. With this, these are the 8 things I'm watching. Let me know if I missed anything from a CEO point of view, investor standpoint, would be always interested. Let me know in the comments. And if you could value this, thumbs up, please. Yeah, follow, like, share, do all the good things. And then I'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks so much. Yours truly, Julian. Bye-bye.